Sup gang? Now a few weeks ago we were out doing an outreach at Veratate level and we were taking around some filters from Filters of Hope, and today I'm going to be showing you a demonstration of how you can set up your very own water filter. So here it is guys, your very own filter from Filters of Hope. Now I'm going to be showing you a demonstration on how you can set this up, and we got some tools inside that are going to help you in the process. Let's take a look. Alright. Now right over here we've got our very own filter, and we got the pipe where the water travels, and over here we've got a syringe which you can use to clean your water filter, and here we've got a drill bit to help you in drilling a hole in the bucket. Alright, first step number one is you're gonna have to find a bucket. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drill a hole on the side of the bucket. Now you got the drill bit, and this is the handle. All you gotta do, insert it, and there you go. Now this is how they do it, alright? So you take this line here, right over here, and you measure it from your drill bit up until there, and that is your mark. So all you gotta do is just lay it up and twirl it around a few times, and hopefully you can drill straight through it. Alright, now we have our very own hole right there, alright guys? Now the reason why we have that hole up here and not down there is because in time the dirt will accumulate at the bottom, and that will kind of disrupt the whole flow of the water. So that's why we have a bit of elevation right at the top, so that water can run out. Alright, you're gonna bring out, and be careful, keep this away from the reach of any children, alright? Now step number two is we're gonna insert our very own water filter, and this one is gonna go in first. Now this is the pipe on which the water flows out of, alright? Now you have this which is inserted inside. Now I'm gonna unscrew it. Alright, you have this and you have this. Now you're gonna take out this part. Alright, there's two. So you take out the one that's on the top, and alright. So here's how we're gonna do it. You take the end of this pipe into the hole, alright? It's from the outside going inside, and you've got your then you've got your washer. Now there's a washer outside, and there's this washer which goes on the inside. Alright, now that you've inserted your washer, it's time for you to screw on your first filter, first end of the filter. Screw it tight, screw it nice, screw it just right. There you go. And now we've got our pipe laid out, we've got our bucket, all screwed up, and just to check and see if it's tight enough so that the water doesn't spill out of the hole. Now we're going to insert our very own water filter. Now, if you look here, it says water flow. So the arrow in which it points to, that is where the water flows out of. So you're going to have to insert this pipe into this end. All right, this end, don't get me wrong, because there's many arrows as well. There's a backwash and there's this water flow. So water flow, remember, water flow is out, so that's where the water flows out. So that's where on the other end you insert your pipe. And you always have to make sure not to insert it really tight, because when you're going to be washing this, it's going to be hard for you to try and pull it out. So just apply just a bit of pressure, just a bit. Alright. And that's it. That's all you got. And over here guys, we have our very own holder, so you can use to hold your filter while not in use. So what you do is you can just hang it on the side of the bucket, and then you can just insert and leave it like that, and you can use it at a later time. Alright, cool guys. Now that we've done all that, we brought in our very own dirty water, and just to give you a demonstration, or maybe that is the dirty water. If you don't find that very assuring, here, this is what it looks like. There's still some grass in there and some dirty stuff. So this is the dirty water, and right now we are going to filter this. All right. Now what you're gonna need is you're gonna also have to put your bucket at a higher like altitude, so that gravity takes its course while the water flows out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it at this chair right over here. Oh goodness, that's heavy. Alright, so out of the holder, and there's a cap right over there. It keeps your filter shut while not in use. So always remember to always keep it shut when you're not using it. Alright, now we're gonna do the most important part, which is filtering out the water. And let's watch the magic happen. Alright. Again, if the water does not seem to come out, just put it, at a bit of a higher elevation and watch that. Watch that happen. Alright, now that is, ladies and gentlemen, our very own filtered water. And once again, close it when you're not using it and place it back onto the holder. Alright. Now I'm gonna be taking a sip of this. Look at that crystal clear water. Cheers. Oh, that's nice actually, yeah. So there you go, guys. Our very own filtered water by this. And the lesson from this, watch the magic turn from this into this. Now we're gonna be showing you a demonstration of how you can clean this water filter. It needs to be cleaned every end of the day, because so that none of the dirt always clogs up and disrupts the whole thing, like that. All technical stuff. But the thing that you're gonna need is your very own filtered water. So right here, I got a cup of one of the filtered waters that we kind of cleaned up, and I'm gonna take a sip. Does not taste like mud at all. So right now, in this bag right here is a syringe, all right? And so the syringe we're gonna use to clean that. So put your syringe aside, take this out, probably bring this down so that it doesn't spill all over the place, and very carefully take off the tube pipe. There it comes off. Alright, now we have this right here. Now I mentioned earlier about the water flow. Now water flow is where the water flows into and out of. And now we're gonna go the opposite way, which is how you will clean your water filter. Right now, we're gonna grab this syringe and we're gonna dip it into our filtered water. Alright, only use the water that you filtered. Do not use any sort of tap water or anything else. Boiled water out of the picture, alright? Just scrap it out. Use your filtered water, and there it goes. Alright, so that's the first one. You're gonna have to clean this about three times, and let's see the magic happen. Alright, we got it there, and look at that magic right there. Look at that bit. Alright, remember, three times, that's one. Two. Again, same process again. Alright, last but not least, third one. filter is now clean and is ready to be used again. What you're gonna do, same thing again, put it back into the pipe again. Remember, water flow, so where it flows out of, you insert on the other side. All right, and then you just hook it back up to the holder, and there you go, easy as a piece of cake. Now we have our very own dirty water, which changed into our very own clean and filtered water. Now this reminds me of something. This actually reminds me of the love of Jesus Christ and how he came to make us from this to this. Alright? Now one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is that as many times we try and make ourselves, clean and try and rely on our own philosophies and our own self-efforts and probably in our own religion, we still won't be clean. But what Jesus did, as this filter does, he came to clean out all that dirt, all that shame, all that sin away, and make us clean. And so then we wouldn't have to rely on our own efforts, we wouldn't have to rely on our own philosophies, on our own religion, but then we would have to only receive and accept what Jesus has done on the cross for us. So in John chapter 1 verse 12 it says, for those that believe, for those that receive, and for those that believe, he gave them the right to be called children of God. And just like that, Jesus does not want anything else from you. Just like this, how we went out on those outreaches, we gave this as gifts to the people that were in need. Jesus also sees your need, and he's given a gift to you, the gift to become a child of God. And all you have to do, my friend, is just to receive and believe, and he will make you clean and a child of God.